The Amazon is a world of breathtaking life, but its survival depends on the masters of death, predators that have perfected the art of invisibility. How do you find a killer that has become the jungle itself? This is not a jungle. It is a living, breathing continent of water and trees, a green ocean that holds a world within its depths. Earth's final, untamed frontier, a realm governed by ancient rhythms of flood and shadow, of life and death. To the outside world, it is a uniform expanse of green. But its true power and mystery lie not in what you can see, but in what you cannot. It is a world defined by its invisible predators, masters of camouflage and ambush who are the true architects of this wild kingdom. They are the ghosts of the jungle and the assassins of the river, the forces that shape this land in silence and shadow. In a world where every leaf can hide a hunter, how does life not only survive, but thrive? And what happens when we go looking for the predators that have mastered the art of not being seen? Our journey to find them begins here, at the heart of it all. Our journey begins where the Amazon's two great souls meet. This is the Encontro das Aguas, the meeting of the waters. A natural wonder where two colossal rivers, governed by different chemistries, refuse to mix. On one side, the Rio Negro, the world's largest blackwater river. Its current is slow, ancient. Its water dark and acidic, the color of black tea, yet so clear it perfectly mirrors the sky above. On the other, the Rio Solimões, a colossal, powerful river born in the Andes. It is a warmer, faster force of nature, its café au lait water thick and cloudy with sediment, a churning artery carrying the mountains to the sea. You can feel the temperature change in the air as you cross the stark, visible line between them. Here, the water feels like a cool, liquid shadow. There, it is a warm, heavy embrace. For over 4 miles, they flow side by side, a massive, two-toned river that defies logic. This spectacular boundary is not just a line on the water, it is the frontier between two distinct worlds. Beneath the serene surface, a turbulent, murky war unfolds as the currents collide in a chaotic, invisible dance. For centuries, these rivers have been the highways of the Amazon, the lifeblood of this immense ecosystem. Indigenous legends speak of them not as water, but as living beings, warring gods, or a brother and sister who can never truly unite. A fisherman who knows these waters can pull creatures from two separate ecosystems in a single cast of his net. As sunset paints the sky, the two rivers are transformed. The Solimões glows with a brilliant, molten gold, while the dark Negro becomes a flowing canvas of burning clouds. It is a moment of profound, almost spiritual beauty, a testament to the immense power and sacred mystery of this place. But the spirit of this land is not only preserved in the grand collision of its waters. It breathes in the elusive creatures that call these ancient currents home. This spectacular meeting of worlds isn't just a surface phenomenon. Beneath the waves, an invisible struggle for survival unfolds. Here, the water itself is a weapon. In the murky Solimões, the first sign of danger is often the silence that follows a moment of panic. The river's nervous system, a collective, voracious intelligence, responds instantly to the scent of blood. They materialize from the gloom, a churning explosion of silver and red. The red-bellied piranha, feared in myth and legend, its reality is even more fascinating. Contrary to myth, they are primarily scavengers, the cleanup crew of the Amazon. A school can strip a carcass to the bone in minutes, a brutally efficient act of recycling that keeps the river healthy. Their power lies not in their size, but in their sheer, overwhelming numbers. But not all of the river's predators hunt in a frenzy. Some are ghosts, creatures of myth that glide through the darkness alone. In the black glass of the Rio Negro, a pale pink form arches gracefully, then vanishes. The Bodo, or pink river dolphin, Local folklore describes it as an encantado, a magical shapeshifter that can walk on land at night, a guardian of the river. Unlike the frenzied piranha, the bodo is a calculating, solitary hunter, using sophisticated sonar to navigate the dark depths and find its prey. Its flexible body weaves through submerged roots with a balletic, mythical grace, a silent hunter in a silent world. This belief grants them a sacred status. They are not just animals, but the respected, mystical guardians of the river's soul, dissolving into the shadows as quickly as they appear. The rivers are the arteries of this green continent, carrying stories for thousands of miles. But to find the Amazon's most elusive predators, we must leave their familiar currents behind and venture into its true heart, the suffocating twilight of the deep jungle floor. We have left the world of open water and entered the terra firme forest. Here, the rules are different. The sky is gone, replaced by a dense, multi-layered canopy that filters sunlight into a dim, eternal dusk. The air is heavy, humid, and thick with the smell of decay and life. In the river, danger often comes in a swarm, a frenzy you can see. Here on the forest floor, it comes as a ghost. Survival is the art of becoming part of the background. The ultimate predator here is the one you never see at all, a shadow moving through shadows. The sudden silence of monkeys is the only warning. A fresh paw print, claw marks on a tree. These are the only signs left by a golden ghost. The jaguar. With the most powerful bite of any big cat, it is the undisputed king of this domain, its stocky, muscular form melting into the dappled light. Its invisibility is its greatest weapon. But not all of the forest hunters choose to hide. Some have perfected a different kind of invisibility. They don't need to hide because their threat is an open secret, advertised in the most brilliant colors imaginable. The poison dart frog. This tiny, vibrant jewel is not an invitation. It is a warning, a visual scream that says, "I am death." Its power is not in its size or its teeth, but in the potent, invisible toxins locked within its skin, a power so great that indigenous hunters have long borrowed it for the tips of their blowgun darts. There are places, even within the Amazon, that feel older, forgotten corners where the water barely moves, and time itself seems to stand still. We have come to an oxbow lake, a stagnant, primeval swamp choked by the jungle. These are the realms of legend. Here, the apex predator is not a creature of fang and claw, but of pure, suffocating force. A hunter that doesn't chase its prey, but simply waits for the world to come to it. First an eye, then a head breaking the surface. The green anaconda, a relic from a time of giants. The ultimate invisible predator, hiding in plain sight, its sheer, immense girth concealed by the murky water. A living, breathing piece of the swamp itself. From the crushing force of the anaconda to the ghostly jaguar, from the frenzied piranha to the toxic frog, the pattern is clear. This is the soul of the Amazon, A world shaped not by chaos, but by a perfect, brutal balance. Its predators are not monsters. They are the sculptors of this wild kingdom, the silent guardians of an ancient harmony. For millions of years, they have thrived. But now, this kingdom faces a new predator, one it cannot see, smell, or adapt to. One that hunts not for survival, but for progress. The greatest challenge is not whether we can survive the Amazon, but whether the Amazon can survive us. Its future depends on us finally seeing the profound value in this wild, invisible world we are only just beginning to understand.